What's up guys, Saiyan here. We haven't done an unboxing video for ages on this channel, so today I have a full box of Wars Nowhere to Hide for you guys to rip up with. Um, had a bunch of these basically gifted for my birthday, which was quite a few months ago now. I've ripped up the incursion ones, which is the core set for Wars, but Nowhere to Hide is realistically from the sort of illustration perspective a much nicer environment to be in. For some reason, they only realized for the first expansion. Um, which is Nowhere to Hide, the basic core set is in Incursion, that yes, you do need contrasting colors. You can't just make a whole card red because you can barely see anything, and they have basically followed that curve for all the 5 factions in the game. When they got to Nowhere to Hide, they have finally started to have like sort of blue armor for Gungeon, and having a lot of sort of scenarios where, for example, she would be in sort of a yellow background on the illustration, so the pictures themselves don't get absorbed by the extreme coloring of the card borders. But without any further ado, let's jump into this Nowhere to Hide, and we're gonna keep this at a speed unboxing, so we're just gonna look at the uncommons and the rare in the pack. Okay, so starting with the box, pretty nice box, and we definitely are aiming for a couple of cards. I would love to get a Joker out of this for Maverick. That would be absolutely amazing if we rip the Joker. There's some pretty good cards in this set. It's only about 160. It's 167 cards, whereas Incursion had like 330. So that would be your core set. But there are definitely some really cool cards that came in this this one expansion. There you go. This is how the box look like on the store shelves. Nice and cool, and also an advertisement for the one and only Wars Championship that was in Las Vegas right now, 15 and a half years ago. Okay, so we got 36 boosters, and I'm going to try my very best to sort of sail through these as quick as I can. So we're not making one of those ancient videos I used to make where we have a half an hour of opening. So if I take the bottom 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is our first uncommon, which is a Saiyan location. Which is that? Danex Demesny. What the fuck is that? Danex Demesny. Okay, we're going with that. We have a Tataki Commander, and we have a Gishi Combat Tech. Our first rare is a Z level Gurus, or for my American friends out there, Z level Gurus. So there you go. This is our rare pile. This is our UC pile. We're already on the second one. I'm not sure I have the comments there as well. So here's a card I absolutely love. It's not as cool as the Gungeon bot from set 1, but the Geisha bot I think is also really cool. One of my favorite cards for sure. So if we take the bottom 5, for some reason these are all upside down and sort of weirdly put in here. But anyway, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commons. And we should have 3 uncommon. So we got Belt Pilgrim's Holding. We have a really cool location for Gungeon, which is the Michiro Shrine. It makes Order Nobots 3 less cost. And we have Aftermath, and our second rare is Tenaru Hari, which is a Kaizen, quick draw 2. As long as this character has a weapon beneath him, he can't be damaged. So actually, Gungeon got quite a few neat little cards for this set, where you know you can do a little bit more with weapons rather than just putting. I mean, weapons on their own, I think, in the right deck, they are quite powerful, but we do get some additional sort of payoff for weapon sort of based decks. So we got our third pack. We got a Kaiju Gakani, a Dagon Warrior, and we have Breaching, and we have Clavier for our third uncommon, and we have the Unbidden Martyr, a Lost Order for Gungeon again. Okay, moving on. Nothing like super spicy. Perhaps that Gungeon Kaizen was actually quite good. We got another Geisha bot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. So we have belt navigation corridor, the sector encampment for Shi, Trigenium Horde, which is the stockpile asset for the Quay, and we have Watch Your Back, which I think is actually a pretty cool card for Earth. And we have a Banach Illnessit, a Kizen for Quay. Cool card, draws Battle Destiny, which is always good on its own. Each time you win a battle here, you may damage target other unit here. If you do, you may undamage this character. I think this is actually my second copy of that guy, and that makes me happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have Trigenium Harvest for Shi, we have Alcove of Panacea, and we have Trigenium Kashi. So we got 3 assets for our 3 uncommons, and we have a foil, ladies and gentlemen. We have an Earthling Kaizen in the person of Shira Korag. Really cool. The only thing I'm not like super keen on is having Kaizen that doesn't draw its own Battle Destiny. I mean, it's not like a big problem, but it certainly spices up the cards. When this character enters play, you may look at the top card of any reserve. If you do, you may put that card beneath its owner's reserve. That's pretty cool. For 1 energy, put the top card of any reserve beneath that reserve. So there you go. It's like a low-cost Kaizen, just to get some of those Kaizen-specific orders and interrupts activated, I suppose. 3, 4, 5. I do love the art on this Keykeeper, though. I'm gonna show this off real quick. And then uncommons, we have a Headlong Rush, an Empty Heart, and the Anakatika for the Quay. Our rare is a Rousing Leap, also for Quay. Where's the Joker? Please, please, please. I'd love to see a Joker for Maverick. So take the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uncommon, we have Pilgrim's Holding again for Gungeon. We have Ranger Watchman and Zang Hot Rod for the Mavericks. And our rare is Few Escape, which is a Lost Interrupt. You may play this interrupt only during your move phase. Destroy target ship that has power 3 or less. Amazing removal card for Shi. Cool stuff. Next booster. In a sunset when you think, have I pressed record? Yes, and we are already at 9 minutes. Jesus. 3, 4, 5. Eavesdropper, Jupiter, Approach Route, the Maverick Sector Encampment, and Inquiry. And our rare is Piggyback for Earth, which is a used interrupt. You may play this interrupt only if you have a Saiyan character at the battleground. Reveal the top card of target reserve. You may put that card on top of its owner's used pile. 5 from the bottom, and we're already on our next booster. We have an Aftermath. We have a Ganymede, Subterranean Passage for Quay, and we have Venus, Trade Route for Earth. Our rare is Snap Switch. Snap Switch, looking at it, 6 Destiny. It's always good to see a 6 Destiny card. Lost Interrupt. Until end of turn, switch tactics and defense of target character at same location as your Kaizen. Could be a good card, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have Kumoku Interceptor, we have Rakat, and we have Last Chance, the Outer Rim Station for Maverick. The rare is suppressed for the Quay. And we're already on the next booster. Taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. We have Claviger, we have Blinding Scream, and we have Reliquaries for the Mavericks. Our rare is Undercurrents for She. Lose 2 energy to play this interrupt. Make each opponent's drain -1 until end of turn. It's not bad. It's probably... yeah, it's not bad. Actually, it's not bad at all. Okay, next pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have a Crown Vessel. Okay, capacity. It's 2 energy, make this immune to attrition. Very good. Target of opportunity, and we have the Delirict Freighter on the belt for Quay. And we have a spicy one here, Jovian Standoff in foil. I think this is a really cool card for Maverick. The 7 Destiny is amazing. It works really well, particularly if you can influence this. You could even make this an 8 or a 9 in some cases. If you do draw it for Bell Destiny, you have to lose 3 energy, which is not necessarily great, but this is an asset, so you can play it into a unit. You can dismiss this asset from the unit, and this unit at a site will make a drain +3. So it's a very strong card in my opinion. I like it a lot. Plus, the only card that actually made print, which does show Raging Red, Raving Red even, because of course set 3 is where she was supposed to be released, which never got into print. Okay, we got a Combat Support TSV. We have a Trigenium Cache, or Catch. And we have Cell Sim Maneuver. Our rare is Dance of Steel for Gungeon. Another cool artwork. Again, this is what I'm talking about. So the guy is wearing yellow armor, not like, everything was red for Gungeon cards in the first set. That was just so unpleasing. You look at these cards, they're actually a lot more colorful. It's a lot more easy to sort of, more eye-catching sort of illustrations, I think. So this one, each time you reveal a card for Battle Destiny, you may retrieve a card for each of your opponent's damaged units in a battle. Not bad at all, actually. Not bad at all. Okay, we should be coming up around the 15-minute mark now. About a minute off it. And I will definitely try and finish this in less than 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the Jupiter Approach Route for Maverick, we have Rakat again, and we have Careless Cat. Cool little card, actually, very good again for weapons. And our rare is, we have Battle Axe Bowden for the Hellcats. Piloting 2, pay 3 energy, move target ship. This character is board. You may use this ability only during your deploy phase. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, actually. For 3 energy. Yeah, I'll run her. Okay, next pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we start out with Last Stand for Gungeon. We have Venus, Gulamon's Correctional Facility for Earth. And we have Flare of Rage. Our rare is Max Retros. It's a Lost Interrupt for Mavericks. As an additional cost to play this interrupt, to reveal your inverted ship or your inverted unit at the location of target pending attack, and you can cancel that attack. That's not bad. Again, just another example there. Gungeon card, yellow armor. You can actually see the guy on the card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the bottom, we have Traginium Surplus, Remote Coordinator, and Optical Delusion. So we got 3 Earth type uncommons, and our rare is Earth type as well. I was almost thinking that every single card is Earth type here, but it isn't. We have another Shiria, another one of the copy which we got in foil previously. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, actually. We are more than halfway through the box now, so we're doing good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom, which leaves us with 3 uncommon. We got Rugged Empty. We have Do Not Push and Gishi Combat Tech. The rare is Joker! Yes! Baby! Oh, that is amazing! Oh, that's amazing. That is so amazing, guys. So happy with this card. Draws her on Battle Destiny, 4 power, 5 defense, quick draw 1. As long as this character has a weapon beneath her, she's immune to attrition, and each of your drain series +1. It's just such a fucking solid card. Unreal. The Kaizen for Maverick. Oh, they're all amazing cards. The Gambler is so fucking good as well. Oh, dude, I'm so thrilled with Joker. So thrilled. Oh, and then the quick draw as well, just absolutely benefiting from having a weapon. So cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. I'm still going to put her here, actually. So we have Traginium Stash. We have Synced Up, and we have that unpronounceable location. Our rare is that's another amazing card, guys. This She ship is so good. So it comes down for 2. You need 2 stamps. It's a 1/1/2, which is pretty bad, but you can lose a stockpile asset from your hand and invert the ship. And then when you invert the ship, it's a 4/5/5, which is just bonkers, really. And you could revert it back, and you can move the ship to any other sector. It's just so good. Very good, very good, very good card. Oh, we got a couple of spicy shits there. Okay, on to the next one. I'll count for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have Do Not Push, we have Pompeii, and Traginium Harvest, and we have the Shadow Surfer. Okay, Shadow Surfer Captain Rogan Hallard. As long as Rogan Hallard is aboard the ship and each unit aboard is immune to attrition, and it can't be targeted by your opponent. That is a solid card if I ever seen one. You throw a pilot there, a pilot 2, and it draws its best destiny. It becomes a 5 power, 4 tactics, 5 defense that cannot be targeted. That's pretty good. Your opponent can only get rid of that through combat, which if you're set up properly, then that's not going to happen, obviously. Okay, next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have Restricted Passage. We have Rapid Fire and Combat Support TSV. Our rare is Hailstorm Blaster. This is for no bots specifically. I love no bots. I know many people aren't massively a fan of it, but they certainly got a lot of support from this set. Obviously the location that makes them cheaper. This particular weapon giving them +4 defense. That's amazing. You get a 2 times activation, pay 2 energy. Choose target unit your opponent has in a side battle here. Reveal the top 2 cards of your reserve. Choose 1 and notice destiny. And put them on top of your use pile in any order. Damage target if his defense is less and the destiny you revealed you mark. So that's a pretty solid card. I would run it just for the +4 defense. Even you invest a lot of money into those nobles, you want them to sort of stay down and play. That 6 destiny value is pretty amazing as well. And realistically, with Gungeon, you shouldn't really have a problem to get to 3 stamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. Our uncommons are Protective Fire. We have Katuka again, and we have Venus, the correctional facility again. And our rare is, oh nice, we have another foil. We have Long Odds, Lost Interrupt. This is mostly, I think it's mostly deck manipulation. Don't want to spend too much time reading all that fucking text. So, well, we just crossed the 20-minute mark, but I was ruling a little bit on that Joker, and so we're probably gonna have to go a little bit longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have Taki Commander, we have Komoku Interceptor. I like this Interceptor actually. Optical Delusion, and our rare is another Rousing Leap. I think this is probably my 3rd copy of that card, if not the full playset. And considering I'm not like a massive fan of Quay, yeah, well, maybe I'll have to consider running a Quay deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have Rapid Fire, we have Remote Coordinator, and Ranger Watchman. Our rare is Jylon Rathy. He's not a Kaizen, he's a Saiyan Infiltrator, which is also good. Damage your Kaizen here or your other Infiltrator here, and for that you can damage target opponent unit here. You may use this ability only during a side battle. So that's not bad actually. But we're already on the next pack. We have Protective Fire again, we have Defensive Fire and Breaching, and our rare is an Extraction, which is an asset for Quay faction. And I'm ripping into the next one already. Looking at the bottom 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't really care about those for this one. We got Synced Up, we got Intimidation, and Empty Heart, and our rare is a fucking amazing Tenaru Hari, which I'm not sure if we've cracked one of these guys already, but this one's a foil. And again, as I say, whenever they draw their own Battle Destiny, I'm already on board with that character. So, super happy days. Even the 4 Destiny value on the card is pretty amazing. As long as this character has a weapon beneath him, he can't be damaged. So, there you go. That's strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have Careless Cat, we have Venus Trade Route, and we have Kayu Gekane, and our rare is Long Way Down. Okay, next one. 36 boosters are a lot, and we are getting to the bottom of this box. Slowly but surely. That's a really cool rare, common. I like the idea that you can just drop this ship as an interrupt. 3, 4, 5. We have Intimidation again. See, again here, we got the little blue elements, which sort of makes the art pop from the black border. Defensive Fire and Triginium Stash, and we have a Shi Kaizen as our rare, which is Ashmani Anant. I got Piloting 3, which is off the top fucking amazing. Draws its own Battle Destiny, as most Kaizens do, for 4 energy once per turn. Choose target ship your opponent has in a sector battle here. Damage target if his defense is less than this character's piloting or tactics. Boom! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, we got a Belt Navigation Corridor, we have a Triginium Horde, and we have the Eavesdropper. Our rare is Filled with Fear for Quay. On to this next one. Still trying to keep it as quick as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have Alcove of Panacea. We have Watch Your Back and Last Stand. And our rare is Chang Lin, an Ikuzuchi Tech Warrior with 3 tactics. I'll settle for that, to be fair. That's not bad. Each time one of your vehicles here is destroyed, you may put that vehicle on top of its owner's use pile. You may use this ability only once each turn. That's not a bad ability. I could live with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crown Vessel. Anakatika. Pompeii, and our rare is... Oh, dude, the Cat's Claw. Fuck, that is cool. So we have each time you play a character who has piloting aboard the ship, you may invert the ship. When you invert the ship, Captain Killer K. Grimalkin, you can find her in the starter. You can pay 3 energy to draw 2 cards from your reserve. I'm absolutely in love with this ship. Immediately, this is so cool. This is very, very cool. Particularly, Killer K. Grimalkin actually has piloting of 3. You play Kate on this card, you immediately flip. You can still draw your own battle destiny. That's just so cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there from the bottom, and we have Headlong Rush, we have Target of Opportunity, and we have Chindok Relk, another Kaizen from Earth with only 2 tactics, and we have Information Advantage for our rare. That Cat's Claw, guys. Oh, that is so good. That Cat's Claw is so good. Okay, moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have Rugged Empty, we have Restricted Passage, and again we have the Ganymede Passage. And our rare is, wow, a 5 tactics Kaizen. Danake Tilak for she costs a fucking boatload of resources. But when it comes down, this character is +1 for each of your stamps for she. As long as this character is at a site, your opponent causes attrition -1 here for each of your she stamps. That is the bomb, really, isn't it? That is the bomb. That's just like such an OP character right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have another one of the Gungeon Shrine for reducing the no-bot prices. I think this is a really, really good card. This is going to I'm going to definitely build a no-bot deck. I think I got the 4 of that now. And then we have these 2. Our rare is another foil. We have, ladies and gents, we have Rogan Hellard, which seems to be a fucking ace pilot. Piloting of 2, draws battle, draws destiny no matter which side he's up. You invert him to undamage your target character in the battle here, so you got a one-off chance for that, and he becomes a 2/4/4. He's a 3/4/5 basic. This is a cool card, and he's not a Kaizen. He's an XC Labs warrior. Okay, this is our next pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for uncommons we have the Zhang Hot Rod, we have Trigenium Surplus, Flare of Rage, which I think this is the first one we saw in this box, and we have another long odds for our rare. Our penultimate booster, ladies and gents. We're gonna hit this hoping that we get something fucking cool. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we ripped another Katuka. We have an Inquiry and a Cell Scene Maneuver, and our rare is fucking me. 2 Cat's Claw in a box. Yes, that is what I was drumming about. That is so cool. Absolutely amazing. If we would rip a Joker in this one, this is our final booster, I would be over the moon, but I'm not expecting anything big, to be honest with you guys. This is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see, we have Delaric Freighter, we have Taka Assault Craft, a Blinding Scream, and our final rare is, ooh, shit me, it's a Tilak Vishina, which is a very costly ship. It's an inverter, 426, 426 both sides. When your opponent plays a ship here or moves a ship here, you may invert the ship, and when you invert it, each time your opponent loses a ship here, and has no more ships here, he or she loses 3 energy. It's actually a really solid ship for she. And we ripped something in the very last booster that we haven't seen throughout the whole box. But seriously, for me, the Joker, just pulling the Joker, that absolutely made my day. I really wanted to see her in this box, and I did. As you can see, guys, the box is now empty. We have a whole pile of open boosters here, and we got 2 Cat's Claw as well. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. That is so fucking cool. So until next time, guys, Saiyan signing out. Peace, YouTube.